Get in, nerds. We are playing Burden of Command. So we are here beginning to make our assault on the city of Lalonde, which we are slowly making our way towards. We've got one objective here right at the outskirts, and then three here in the city proper. So this is gonna be complicated. I don't see any prepared positions except for this, but I do see a lot of good places to defend from. Particularly these walls of thick forests along this road. In peacetime, those are both to make the road look nice and to prevent sound pollution from vehicles going back and forth. But for us, they're going to be cover. So I think we're going to start in the south. We've got pretty good visibility to these hexes here. I'm hoping there's not any enemy units in these woods. We're going to get into cover, and we're going to try to move a little briskly to see what's out there. So, little bit of a risky maneuver here. Let's check the sight lines of this gun. We know there's a gun here. Alright, so they can see everything here, but they can't... They can see all the way down this road, but they can't actually see all that much to the sides of it. And they can't see into these orchards. So, I think... I'm just going to start. Dearborn is by himself. We're just going to start going forward.
Take cover!
Uh-oh. Oh, interesting. Artillery fire. Oh. Alright, alright. Settle down, settle down. Okay, that looked like long-range artillery fire. This squad still thinks they're hidden, though. And more importantly, we've now got a visual to all of this, and we don't see anything. So I'm feeling reasonably confident. Let's send another squad forward. Can we send you forward through here? No, we cannot. Alright. We'll send you this way.
Let's march!
Alright. It's looking clean in these woods. Let's sit you forward just a bit. Okay. That there's looking good. And we'll send this squad forward via the center. Okay. Now if I cross this open area real fast, I'm taking a risk. I've got two units that can shoot at least a little bit, but none of them that can shoot into these woods. So I'm going to need to be careful. This might be a mistake. No, let's go way over here. This will only be a mistake if they're all the way at the end here. Okay, beautiful. We're in. Uh-oh. Okay, nope. Just a little bit of a good old-fashioned grousing. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good about how that went down. Feeling reasonably confident that this squad doesn't have much visibility, but they've got visibility right around them, and I can feel pretty confident there's not Germans in this tree line. So maybe we'll get a little bit riskier. The squad has the ability to fire back. If I want to get really risky, I could run in with this squad, because both sides of this tree line have visibility to where this squad would be running. We'll use this one. Again, could be a mistake. Okay, no, we're in. We're in the we're where we want to be. Perfect. Go here. A little bit of unnecessary running across open terrain, but, you know, some mistakes have been made. I can still see the icon of the concealed gun there. The cover icon. You can't fool me, concealed gun. I know where you are. And then finally, we'll do the same with this unit. Now, what direction? I think I want to come at this gun from the south. if I run across this open area, I'll be visible from this little stand of trees here. So I'm not going to do that. From here, yeah, I'd be visible from there. So I got to be conscientious. We'll continue to go from the south. And into the trees where the cover is solid. Well, actually, before I do that, I could get a visual from here, but I would risk revealing myself as well. I'm going to risk it. Alright, enemy squad there. I'm still hidden, so not a problem. Okay, alright. And finally, we'll just have Dearborn hoof it forward. Oh! He took a little bit of suppression there. I don't want to leave him in the open, so I'll leave him where he is for the moment. Alright, I got very aggressive down here, but we'll see how things go. Let's see what the enemy does. Okay, no action by the enemy this turn. So, coming up on this concealed spot here, basically my goal is going to be to creep into these, into this forest next turn and fire. So I think we'll start next with Lieutenant Rao's units. We can get into these orchards pretty well, but there's a lot of visibility through these orchards. They're decent cover, but there's visibility through, and that's dangerous. That having been said, good positions for the Germans to be holding up on. This one, really. None of this offers much cover, but these ones could. So I think we're just going to go easy and see what there is to see. Okay. Now, I do have the capacity to get all the way up here. But again, I want to be wary of a German unit in this spot. So if I come into their visibility, I want to be in cover. So maybe the right call is to go here. What's this unit's line of sight look like? Alright, that unit does have line of sight to there. So the question is, do I want to go a little bit further forward? I think I want to move other squads up first. Like this squad, I want to get forward just a bit and into cover. Maybe we'll put them here, and we'll risk kind of being in the enemy's visual range if they're in this stand of trees. And it looks like they're not. Which is interesting. Now, do I have visibility to up here? I do, but only to one of those spots. And also this unit's only got one command point left. So I don't want to be too extreme here. I think we're going to move this unit here. And put them up in the action here. Alright, we do have visual to an enemy unit right there. I have two squads that can shoot. So let's shoot.
Reloading!
Nice. Got them in good suppression. Wonderful. With that having been done, I think I'm a little bit more confident moving this squad up. Well, hold on. Before I do this, let me once again check visibility of this artillery piece. So this artillery piece can't see here. Only this unit could. So I'm going to try it. Going to move into visual of the enemy. Oh! Oh no!
On your right! On your right!
They got an MG over here, and what is this? A half-track. SDKFS. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I know how to pronounce the German word that stands for. It starts with like Sonderkraft or something. It's very complicated. But so we got Panzer Grenadiers over here. What manner of unit are you? You're just an infantry squad. Okay. Shooting here is not going to look so good. Not ideal for me. Don't want to put myself in a bad position, but I could shoot. Okay, this might have been a mistake. We've only got 7 morale left, so I don't want to be... I'm going to hold here with action points so that we can shoot at the enemy. And then finally, I'm going to get Lieutenant Rao as far forward as he can. Just into these units. And we'll keep watch and be reasonable. Now that we've made contact with the enemy. Making contact with the enemy on turn 1 is good. Let's just do whatever we would like to do. I shouldn't have taken Rao forward like that. Alright, what's your plan? What's your plan, enemy? Okay, alright, nothing. They're chilling. They're vibing. So now... I'm thinking about creeping stern over here and dropping a mortar shell. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Is any of this cover? No, it is not. What has visibility to this spot? I could move him here. Then he'd be in cover. Not the mortar, just stern. I'm hoping this doesn't end up being a mistake. I don't think he'll get spotted by himself. Alright, and now... give him hell. Nice. And then we'll do the same. Oh, we can't see that unit. Well, that's alright then. Let's see. Now, what else has Stern got? We've got 1 machine gun over here, 1 bazooka here, a bazooka here, and a machine gun here. Running the machine gun forward for use over here would actually be pretty effective. This machine gun's got 2 steps. Let's send them forward. Alright, beautiful. It's not as good as I would like it to be, but it's alright. I think I'm going to keep them in the south to cover the southern advance here. Unfortunately, I've used quite a bit of Lieutenant Stern's actions. I'm going to leave the others be for now and see how the enemy responds. I'm going to need to go forward with Thompson next, and our prospects are just not great in the north. Okay. MG shooting there, but we're undaunted. Yeah, those German half-tracks have machine guns in them. Now, what are my chances? If I can get this squad forward, and there's nothing else over here, I might be able to execute an assault here. So let's... Does the unit have visibility to us here? I guess they do. Wow, yeah, this unit can see all the way through here. Well, that's not great. Alright, so what we'll do... is we'll move this squad forward to here. We'll have Lieutenant Thompson join them. And then we'll have Lieutenant Murphy activate the other squads. So this is a risk, but we're going to have to cross this open territory anyway. Don't shoot me, bro. Don't shoot me, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we got machine gunned. Oh, they had a machine gun here. We've got moves. But Thompson's in a bad spot. Urgh. That is not what I wanted. Alright, so we're going to need to take command of this unit. Where can I see this machine gun at? I can see them from up here. Kind of hoping they don't have anything over there. But let's find out. This is dirty. This is dirty. I may have gotten way too aggressive over here. Can we see from here? We can. So let's go here. Don't upfire me, bro. They're going to suppress us a bunch, but we're likely to win the initiative here. Nice! Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Did some casualties, too. Nice. So that's all this squad's actions. Now, this squad only has 2 of its actions. No prospects for an assault with this squad. All right, so we're getting kind of silly here. I'm going to take command of Thompson's other squad with Captain Murphy and bring him in just as far as I can. Movement speed's not great, but I think this half-track is shot already. What's this half-track shooting? Is it an MG42? I think so. So what range is this? Can I get a range here? I can't. That's something I should recommend the devs add so that I can stop doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Okay, so they got full visibility. So I'm risking getting shot if I go this way. But, that is what it is. Alright, we're good. These are experienced troops with a lot of knowledge of concealment here. Alright, and that's as far as they can get. So, that is Thompson's turn. This squad is in a rough spot, but they'll be in a better spot next turn. Same with this squad. Now the question is, what do I do with Captain Murphy? I can use him to move these heavy weapons, these weapons squads forward, and I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll move into the machine guns so that I can press them and get them set up in these orchards. Nice. I am dependable. Thank you. I can move this squad all together. Now, they still can't move and they don't have visibility, so I can press them and that will give them movement back. If I get them to here, well, coverage isn't great. I could get them there, though. I think that's what we're going to do. The squad will get to here. Just the squad, because I'm going to use Captain Murphy's last command to move forward one of these bazooka teams. And I think it's going to be this one. We'll put him in with Rao. Alright, so that's Captain Murphy's last turn. Let's pass it to the enemy, see what they do. Ideally, I want to neutralize that gun before... Uh-oh. Oh, man! Oh, that's real bad. Oh, that's real bad. I've got to take out that gun. That's what I've got to do.
Hit the dirt.
Man, I even hit the... This mortar's got another shot. Hey, you. Shut up. Alright, well that's almost my last turn. Or my last leader round this turn.
Wir gehen nach Hause.
I heard a rally. That's not great. Alright, last thing, we'll bring Dearborn across this little situation here. We'll bring him to here so that he can support this squad. Okay. Alright, and that is my turn. Alright, turn 2. Our tanks are finally moving up, First Sergeant Grant says and points behind you. And there they are, along the road both north and south. Sherman tanks in abundance. Okay, so... Well, seems like they're only in the north, TBH. Now, I don't know what there is to see over here. So I need to be conscientious. How do I start this? I think the answer to that is I have to make sure that Thompson rallies this squad. That's my first priority.
Back on your feet, Koenig.
And then everything else is going to be done by Captain Murphy. Everything else with Thompson's squad, that is. So, I think, first things first. Let's assault this MG. Too far. Okay.
Move.
They're facing north right now. So maybe the answer is I grab this squad and bring them in from the south and hope that the enemy can't see them. This is really dicey. The other option is I take command of Stern's squad and just annihilate this MG. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. So that unit's quite heavily suppressed now. And then let's take command of this squad, move up and assault. And pray there's nothing over here. Beautiful. Hello. Shit. Oh, they didn't go in. Oh, that hurts. Try again, idiot. There we go. Excellent. All right. Wow. All right. We're actually doing okay here. All right. That is good. So that means no more enemy units up on this ridge. Now the question is, if I try to take this other squad using Captain Murphy by taking one of Lieutenant Rao's squads, I think the answer is actually yes. Again, this is real risky. I'm running across the visibility of this gun here. But I gotta make it happen. Don't shoot me, bro! Don't shoot me! Yes! Uh-oh. Oh, they can see up there! Oops! Oh, man. Oh, that wasn't good. That was bad. That was bad captaining right there. Alright, alright. You did what you had to do. All right. Well, this enemy squad's still at very low morale, so this wasn't my best turn of captaining. Let's see what the enemy does.
Watch your flank.
I gotta take out that gun. That's gotta be my priority, and I think maybe Dearborn's gonna have to handle it. And to get there, we're gonna have to take out this squad. Or do I want to use Stern to just pound this area with mortar fire for a while? I think the answer is actually yes. Well, but I'd be waiting for the enemy under those circumstances.
Keep it up. On your left.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. Ah, we missed. Damn it. Try again. No, try again. Really?
Keep firing.
Failed to respond. Are you at low morale? You're not. That's quite curious. Alright. You know. It's not great. Dicey if I move here, but if I make it, I can,
Go,
Oh no, this isn't a machine gun. This is a bazooka. That would just be silly.
go, go, go.
My other MG is over here. Where can I see here from? Not many spots down there. Let's try and get across this road and set up over here. Actually, no. Let's try and get set up in these woods to support the assault going this way. Beautiful. All right, we're concealed over here, and that means we can cover this whole side. Oh, that's very good. Now Stern's got one more go. I'm going to leave that for now and see what the enemy does. I didn't experience giant success in the war place this leader turn.
Watch your fire.
So I think now we're going to go in with Lieutenant Rao. And we're going to use his squads. So his squad, I put one up there like a fool, like an absolute dummy. We're going to run up and rally this squad before we do anything else.
We are the superior soldiers.
Now, if we press them, we could shoot. But that would mean that the only action taken by this squad is going to be with Captain Murphy. Let's get them up here and see what we can see. I'm getting very risky here. Oh, gosh darn it. Wasn't even thinking about that boy. Wasn't even thinking about him. Ah. Oh, he's up on a ridge here, so he's looking over these trees. That's what keeps happening.
On your left.
Wow. Upfire from medium. Upfire from suppression. Very impressive. No chance that's going to work with a mostly suppressed squad. Which means I'm going to leave this enemy squad here for now, it seems.
Hit the dirt.
I can recon by fire and weapon range into here. I know that gun is there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh! So we became undaunted. I think they shot back at me with small arms. Because we didn't take hardly any suppression here. I think I'm actually going to press this squad. No available chain of command. Yes, there is. There it goes.
I need more from you.
Sometimes those pop-ups are not as good as they say. Okay, we can't make it there, but we can definitely shoot this squad and do a bunch of suppression to them, and that's going to be worth it for when we bring Dearborn squads up to get to make assaults happen. Yeah, get stressed, idiot. Perfect. So, that's Rao. My heart is pounding here.
Tell my wife I love her.
No, don't tell her yourself when I get your butt home. We're still in it. We're going to win this thing. All right, so what do I want to do here? Let's run Dearborn into this squad.
Hit the dirt.
Now,
Stay on line.
can we assault here? Not quite yet. Let's bolster,
All together now.
and we'll head straight in. Please, come on, do it!
Glory awaits.
Oh!
Gentlemen, prepare to advance.
Got him! Beautiful. Another round cracks out from that damn AT gun. The tanks down the road maneuver frantically to get out of its line of fire. Damn it! First Sergeant Grant calls out over the din. They're killing us out here. I've noticed. We've got to kill it. How can we stop this? We've got to kill it! Then you see them. Dearborn has a squad up and moving. They could do it. They could take out the gun. Order him to take the cannon. He acquires zeal. Slight chance he'll die. Very low chance of taking out the cannon. Have our artillery barrage the gun. Event ends. Radio battalion for support. Prestige -2. Even chance to acquire additional artillery support. Or too bad the Navy can't help us now. Complain about the Navy. +5 trust. I think he can take that gun. But we're going to do it the right way. Too bad the Navy can't help us now. I'm just going to complain. They say we were too far inland, First Sergeant Grant notes, or maybe our charm's wearing off. Either way, we'll have to do this ourselves. We will, and we have the ability to do it. Don't shoot me, bro. Okay, that wasn't good. Didn't think about that. That's okay. He's got another squad over here.
Keep firing.
What? Can I still not see it? It's impossible.
Hit the dirt.
It's gotta be there.
Keep your head.
It was an artillery piece. It's gotta be there. What can see that spot? Is it this gun? No. Is it this one? No. It's only these guys. There it is!
Get those bastards.
Get those bastards! Yeah! Give me that 88, you nerds. Oh, feels good, man.
Fire.
Alright, get facing this way. And now, I gotta activate these other squads, because I gotta get up on this this half-track over here. They can see here, but they're not facing that way. So if I move this squad fast, I might be able to get in around them and flank them. And take them from the side. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get very aggressive here. Lots of trucks. Oh! Uh-oh.
Weiterfeuern.
Oh!
Scheiße.
Ouch! Enemy squad. That's not great. That's not great. Hoof it back, hoof it back, hoof it back. I zigged when I should have zagged. Alright. Let me see. Captain Murphy's got 3 more goes. Let's take command of this unit. It's okay. This squad I can deal with. 1 squad of German infantry I can definitely deal with. I'll need to kind of shift. Need to kind of spend the whole turn getting down there. Moving through these thick forests.
Zack.
Excuse me? No, okay. Alright. I thought I was about to get shot at. Oh, they've... that's bad. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. I can make this work. We can do more here. We'll leave Dearborn where he is and finish his leader round, his leader turn. And then we'll use the tanks. Now, if the Germans are smart, they'll be covering this road with an AT gun. This is a Sherman, max weapon range 14. So let's take a shot here.
Take them down!
Cool. Alright. And we can get up into these orchards. So let's do that. I don't want to be putting myself into a position to be shot up along this road. Got slightly better tank country this time. Again, I want to be cautious with my armor. I can afford to be a little bit less cautious with my armor now that I'm holding this ridge. But I still don't want to be too sanguine about moving these machines up, because I know how vulnerable they are to being shot at with anti-tank fire. What the? Well, that's weird. That was quite curious. I'm not sure what to make of that. There was a truck doing an interrupt move, but moving them back. What are you? Ah, a multier. Multier? Sounds French. Multier. From the dreaded Need and Portrait Subfolder Regiment. The most feared of German military formations. Yeah, so I kind of flattened this house, but that's where you'd set up an AT gun if there was one. Now, is this house still blocking LOS? It is. So now the question is, do I move in on both sides of this road, or do I concentrate the tanks over there? I think let's get the tanks moving up this way. Over stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Uber stacks. Engine coughs. Okay. Interesting. Okay, don't have great visibility, but we have some. Only a very little into the town itself. Let's move this tank up. Again, I'm not going to get too aggressive moving tanks forward. Buddy, what are you doing? What is all this? Okay, so there's an abundance of enemy vehicles in the town, but they don't look like armored vehicles. They look like they're just trucks. We may have enemy motorized infantry over here.
Get the BAR up here.
All right. So, with that having been established now, I still got a squad over here I can use. I definitely need to get that infantry squad forward. And I think maybe bolstering them into an assault on that one enemy squad over here might be the right call. But we'll see. They could get there. If I bolster them with Captain Murphy, they won't get any morale back. But they will get more movement speed. Nah, I think they can get there purely on their own power after they run. Please let me be right about that. Buddy, where are you going? Okay. This is weird. Alright, what's it look like? Morale's tight. Let's make it happen, gentlemen. Nice. Beautiful.
On your right.
And that's that squad surrender. Very, very good. Alright, and then I have one other
Watch your fire.
action I could use to get either this bazooka or this bazooka up here. I think this one is more critical to get moving. Oh wait, I actually can do both because I've still got one turn with stern. So let's bring these fellows up. I think they'll get 2 moves.
We're taking fire.
I think I got one.
Yes, they do. Not going to be able to get them into the across the road into the dense cover, but I can get them across this road into the cover over here. So that's good. And now the other bazooka, I think I want to bring in amongst my rifle squad. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. That's okay. I want to get this unit up in among my rifle squads if I can. Yeah, again, all of this. I don't know what to make of that. And then we'll bring them up here. They're concealed behind the hill over here. So that should be fine. And that is basically everyone's go. Still got one order with this tank, which I could turn southwest. I think I'm going to. Just to make sure they're front facing the enemy. But I think that's all I'm going to do right now. I don't want to get too hasty here. I've got some squads I need to rally, and I've still got enemy units in the south ready to cause trouble for me. Alright, still no additional action by the enemy. Corporal Sobieski motions to you and taps his headset. Battalion is sent support, Capitan. The more the merrier, First Sergeant Grant remarks.
Go, go, go.
Ooh. Another mortar. A bigger mortar. Excellent.
Give them an inch.
That being said, we've made good progress. We got some units kind of in a bad state, mostly due to my bad generalship. But, you know, we're making progress. We're doing what we got to do. So, we're nearly hit the first objective, and we're, you know, moving at a good clip towards the subsequent objectives. That is all I've got for this episode, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you all have had fun as well, and I will see you on the other side.